Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are diving into the top 10 anime that you should be watching right now. These shows are trending, the animation is next level, and trust me, you don't wanna miss out. So let's get right into it. If you're a fan of a fantasy world that mixes beauty with danger, The Water Magician is a must watch. This anime takes place in a land where water is both life and destruction. The protagonist, a wandering sorcerer with the power to control rivers and ocean, isn't your typical shonen hero. He's calm, mysterious, and sometimes downright terrifying when he unleashes his magic. What makes this anime stand out is its visuals. The animation of waterbending and flowing in battle is mesmerizing. Imagine a fight scene where an entire lake rises up and crashes down like a tsunami, animated with so much detail you can almost feel the spray. But it's not just an eye candy. The story explores deeper themes like greed, survival, and how humans exploit nature. It's basically asking the question what happens when magic and humanity thirst for power collide. If you love animation like Jobless Reincarnation or Made in Abyss for the stunning world and darker tones, this is the right anime for you. Honestly, don't slip up on this one. It's shaping up to be a hidden gem of 2025. Now let's talk about something explosive. Tougen Anki. If you have ever wondered what would happen if demonic bloodlines and supernatural powers got mixed up into a modern society, this is it. The main character Seki finds out he is not just some ordinary guy. He is the descendant of Oni, ancient demon with insane abilities. The story takes a darker turn compared to your typical shonen. Seki has to fight against exorcist who sees Oni as a threat to the society. And what I love is that the anime doesn't make it black and white. The good guys aren't always good and the bad guys aren't always bad. The fight choreography is some of the most fluid we have seen this year. Imagine Jujutsu Kaisen fight animation but with a heavier, bloodier feel. It's stylish, fast-paced, and brutal at the same time. Another highlight is Seki himself. He is not your overpowered from the start type of MC. He struggles, he doubts himself, but when he taps into that Oni blood, it's goosebumps every time. If you love Chainsaw Man or Tokyo Ghoul, this one is absolutely going to hook you. Fantasy fan, this one is for you. Clevatess. This anime is a blend of medieval fantasy and psychological warfare and it's absolutely underrated. The story follows a genius tactician who, unlike your typical hero, isn't interested in saving the world. Instead, he is ruthless, manipulative, and uses his intelligence to outsmart kingdoms, armies, and even gods. The world of Clevatess is brutal. Political scheming, betrayal, and moral dilemmas are at the core of the story. You'll constantly find yourself asking, who can you trust? The protagonist is fascinating because he is not a knight in shining armor. He is more like a mastermind willing to sacrifice anything and anyone for his goal. What really makes this anime special is how it portrays strategy in battle. Instead of just flashy magic and sword, you see wars being won with cunning plans, psychological manipulation, and traps that leave both enemies and viewers speechless. When you watch, you are not just entertained, you are mentally engaged trying to piece together the next move. If you love anime like Overlord, Kingdom, or Code Geass, you are going to get hooked on Clevatess. It's dark, smart, and unafraid to go places most fantasy anime won't. Let's switch gears to something loud, stylish, and full of attitude. Gachiakuta. Imagine a world built on trash. Literally. The setting is this chaotic wasteland filled with junk where society throws away both garbage and people. And in the middle of it all is Rudo, a hot-headed protagonist with a wild personality and even wider abilities. What sets Gachiakuta apart is its art style. If you have seen the manga, you know how crazy the visuals are. And the anime delivers the same raw, sketch-like energy. Every fight looks like graffiti comes to life. The punk aesthetic, the sharp line, the fast-paced animation, it feels alive and gritty in a way few anime can pull off. Thematically, it's all about rebellion. Rudo is constantly fighting against a system that's designed to discard people like him. It's got the same rebellious, chaotic vibe as Chainsaw Man and Akudama Drive, mixed with the emotional weight of Tokyo Revengers. Every episode is a ride, loud and fast and stylish. If you want something that doesn't just tell a story but makes you feel the chaos of its world, Gachiakuta is the anime you need to be watching right now. Okay, this next one flips the isekai genre on its head. Mynoghra, Rise of the Villain isn't about some chosen hero saving the world. It's about strategies who became the villain of the new world. Imagine being reincarnated into a fantasy realm. Instead of being handed a sword of light, you are given an army of dark creatures to conquer the world. The main character is brilliant but cold. He uses his knowledge of war, politics, and human psychology to spread his empire of darkness. And what's interesting is, as viewer, you find yourself rooting for him, even when he's clearly the bad guy. The anime balances world building with intense strategy. You'll see epic battles where Goblin, Dark Knights, and Demon clashes against Kingdom of Light. But it's not just about brute strength. The MC uses manipulation, alliance, and betrayals to get what he wants. It's more like a game of chess than a typical shonen brawl. If you enjoy the darker tone of Overlord or the strategy-heavy vibe of Log Horizon, you are going to love this anime. It's refreshing, ambitious, and gave us a villain MC who's as fascinating as he is terrifying. Now for something completely different. The summer Hikaru died. If you're into psychological horror and slow burn storytelling, this anime is one of the best airing right now. The story begins with a boy named Yusuke whose best friend Hikaru dies. But then Hikaru comes back. At first, it seems like a miracle, but something is off. The person who returned looks like Hikaru, talks like Hikaru, but deep down you know he's not. This series thrives on atmosphere. Every frame drips with tension, the kind where even silence feels heavy. It's not about jump scare. It's about creeping, unease, the kind that crawls under your skin. The relationship between Yoshiki and this new Hikaru is both heartbreaking and terrifying, blurring the line between love, grief, and horror. It's easily one of the most unsettling anime this year, reminding me of another mixed with paranoia agent but with a far more emotional core. If you are looking for something unique, airy, and unforgettable, the summer Hikaru died should be at the top of your watch list. Old school anime fans, this one's for you. Jigoku Sensei Nube is back in 2025 with a modern remake. For those who don't know, Nube is a teacher who fights evil spirits and demons with his cursed demon hand. Yeah, it sounds wild, but trust me, it works. This reboot keeps the charm of the original while upgrading everything for modern audience. The mix of horror and comedy is still here, but the animation is slicker, the action is sharper, and the emotional moments hit even harder. What makes Noob special is that it balances being spooky with being heartfelt. Noob isn't just fighting monsters, he's protecting his student, guiding them through both supernatural and real-life struggles. That mix of the mentor vibes and exorcist action makes it stand out. For fans of Jujutsu Kaisen and Blue Exorcist, this is like a spiritual predecessor. And if you love the original manga or 90s anime, this reboot will feel like a nostalgic but fresh experience. Here's another supernatural banger, Onmyo Kaiten Rebirth Force. This anime is packed with spiritual battle, ancient curse, and exorcist clan clashing in epic duels. The world building is deep, rooted in Japanese mythology. You have got Onmyoji, spiritual practitioners who summon Shikigami, cast seals, and battles creatures from the underworld. The fight sequences are insanely detailed, mixing traditional magic with explosive modern animation. But what I really like is the focus on legacy. The main character is the part of legendary Onmyoji bloodline, but instead of being some prodigy, he struggles with the weight of expectations. Watching him grow, face enemies stronger than him, and slowly carve his own path is what makes the story relatable despite its supernatural setting. If you are into Noragami, Bleach, or Twin Star Exorcist, this is a must-watch anime. It's got action, lore, and emotional depth all packed into one. Need something fun and chaotic? Uglymug Epicfighter is a pure entertainment. It's a shonen that doesn't take itself too seriously. Our main character isn't handsome, noble, or destined to be a hero. He's just ugly, like really ugly. But what he lacks in look, he makes up for with insane fighting spirit. The anime mixes comedy and over-the-top battles. Think One Punch Man meets Gintama. Every fight is wild, exaggerated, and hilarious, but at the same time, there's heart behind the rumor. The story reminds you that appearance doesn't define worth. Uglymug's journey is about proving that determination and grit matters more than looks. It's fast-paced, ridiculous, and honestly refreshing compared to all the dark serious animes out right now. If you want laughs, hype fights, and a protagonist you can't help but root for, Uglymug Epicfighter is the one. Last but not least, the Psy Hero and the Assassin Princess. This one is for the fans of action with a touch of romance. The main character is a painfully shy hero who can barely talk to people, but he somehow ends up partnered with deadly, confident assassin princess. The dynamic is hilarious but also heartwarming. The action is top tier with fast, fluid fights that balance teamwork and clashing personalities. But what makes this anime stand out is the character growth. Watching a timid main character slowly gain confidence while bonding with his powerful, dangerous allies is both funny and inspiring. It's got the light-hearted romantic charm of Toradora mixed with the high-stakes action of Sword Art Online. If you want an anime that makes you smile and gets your adrenaline pumping, this is the perfect pick. And there you have it, 10 of the best airing anime you should be watching right now. From dark fantasies to chaotic comedies, this year has everything. Which one are you hyped about? Let me know in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime breakdowns. Until next time, keep watching and stay safe.